Hello everybody, good evening. This is Chris on Midnight Talk. Uh, and this is a special Facebook Go Live. And I want to share to you my experience of the day. And I was supposed to be taking a break for 2 days this weekend. However, because of my experience, I have to do this Go Live. And that's one way of me documenting the things that's happening. And then also from this experience, I've learned some things. And this is about hacking accounts. Okay? Anong connection ng hacking sa sakit ko? No? Mamaya ako sasabihin sa inyo kung bakit. No? Okay, so again, this is Chris. We'll be talking and sharing to you. If you have any questions, do put a comment and I'll be able to read on it when I call laptop here to the side. And also, if you have a problem in the sound, just bear with me. And then also, I know that's a big problem in live streaming, especially for the first timer to adjust everything technically. However, it will be improving as the days goes by. Okay, so so let's begin. Okay, and let's stop the music first for a while. Okay, so again, welcome to my Go Facebook Go Live, and I want before we go for any further, I want you to like it, watch it, and subscribe. It's very important, and share it so that we can have some more videos created with this platform. And for me, it's a big help to increase my subscribers and also people liking my videos. Now, so so this weekend I'm supposed to be just taking some rest and just checking on some of my emails, and which is what I always do, checking my emails, and then also trying to learn new tricks in graphic designing, and also and how to set up my computer so it will be easy for me to receive messages very quickly. So there is an open source what we call Thunderbird, like an Microsoft Outlook, in which all your emails are being saved on your, either it can be saved on the web or on the computer itself, and you can always browse it and review it and before sending. And and then you have the email even without the internet on your computer. So it's very important that we review the emails that we send before we push the send. Sometimes I make mistakes of sending a letter, and it's a good practice that there should be delay. The only way that you can delay Google Gmail, you can, it is delayed for 30 seconds. Once 30 seconds have passed, you cannot retrieve the email that you sent. That is automatic for Gmail accounts. Okay. However, if you want a longer delay, you have to put an add-on on Outlook or on Thunderbird so you can delay the sending of the email. And then also you put some notes there. If it's not for the recipient to receive the email, you have to erase it. Okay, and that is respecting others. Okay? And sometimes we don't just open emails. It's very important. We don't open emails if they came from an anonymous source, or it's congratulating you that you won, and it is seldom that happens that you won 1 million in just a split second without entering any contest. So just be careful. And then some of these emails have programs like spam or even malware in it that you don't know, because programs are being written without us knowing that it was written within the email. Once you click on that link, if you have an email that has a link, and you have to think twice where that link came from. Okay, and and also regarding email, it's important that we write the email properly. We put a subject line in which what's that email all about. We double check uh, on the email address that you're sending it to. If you're going to send it a copy to another person, you just put the secondary email to the CC that is just beside the one we're going to send it to. And then if you don't want that recipient to know that you send it to another person, like a test email, you can put an email on a BCC. Okay, and that's very important. So the CC and BCC. So I think I will be making a video about that in simple terms, in layman's terms, so that everybody can understand. Okay, so that's the email that we're very careful, and then you read it, and then you put your signature at the very end. Uh, you can use your picture also as a signature, or your signature itself. It can be just scan it or take a picture of it, and you can place it on your email at the very end. And it's very important, just like writing a letter to somebody when the computer was not yet invented. So, so we have to write the letter, the email, just like an ordinary letter. Okay, so that you can practice. We can practice our English grammar, and also to be communicating. To there's communication, there's feedback whenever we send an email. Uh, because there's a lot of emails that we send and we receive, and the only way that we're going to read those emails it came from a source that you an email address that you frequently read, or the subject line is related to your business, or is related to your family, or is related to your work or projects. But if it's not, then you have to sort out your email. Now, why did I go online now? Because a while ago I was always thinking that I'm preparing myself to have a therapy, and I have actually three therapies, ongoing therapies. One is the physical therapy, and the physical therapy is the one that there's a therapist who's aiding me on how to move my hand, because this hand is, even though I'm putting it up, it's painful. It's only that I can do it this way because with the help of my right hand. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. It's very painful. Okay, so that's pain. I cannot. You cannot feel the pain because I'm the one who is feeling it. But it's very hard for me to raise my hand without any aid, and then sometimes I have to make sure that I don't twist it, or else it will be very painful. Okay. So, and and then what I also did is I even changed my colostomy bag. Okay, colostomy bag I show you the other time. The colostomy bag is the one attached on my abdomen. Okay, I'll show it in future video. That's where my poo goes. Okay. Sorry for that term, because the doctors close everything with digestive system, and cut out my small intestine, and then had it protruded on my abdomen. So I can excrete the waste product of my body, any the food that I eat through my mouth. It's being excreted there after digestion. So I have to change it, and emergency. But what I usually do is by next week I'll be going to the hospital, and then they will be changing it for me, because my colostomy bag has sometimes it needs some aid, wherein there is some their wound because of the acid, and also I have to make sure that it's being cleaned properly, because for me it's very hard for me to clean my colostomy bag all the time. Okay, and I have it checked so that it will not be infected. Right? It's so very expensive to have it done in the hospital. There was one time that I have somebody go to my place, and then have the nurse aide help me in changing my colostomy bag. However, it's very expensive to do that if you have a home service. Like uh, being in a hospital at home. Okay? That's home service, expensive. And then my bags is also expensive. Okay, that's almost 170, the cheapest one, and the most expensive is almost 1,000 pesos, the bag itself. Okay? So I have to change it because, or else it will be infected, and then it become dirty, and then because it is waste product that's coming out, and it's an open wound, and I have to take care of it. And the only thing that I can do to take care of it, if it's already full up to one third of my bag, I have to clean it. So what I do is that I have to go to the comfort room 6 to 8 times a day, and most of the time I clean it in the early morning at 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. That's how my body works. Cleaning my body every 2 in the morning and 4 in the morning, 2 and 4 in the morning. And sometimes I will be surprised that it's full of air already. So when I sleep, I have to sleep in a that facing the ceiling. I can turn on the left my side, on the right my side. However, I have to be very careful not to lie on my back, or else if I wake up, it will be bursting with all the waste products. It's very hard to clean. So 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 because of my condition, so going back to why I had this special goal, because I was posting some information about my situation. Right now, I'm preparing myself for the chemotherapy and the radiotherapy. And how did I prepare it? I went to different offices to ask for help, okay? And ask for help because um, the cost of radiotherapy is so expensive, and then not all hospital has a facility for radiotherapy, and gladly Jose Reyes has that facility. Second is that I have to undergo chemotherapy at the same time. Chemo. Okay. So if I always hear story about chemotherapy, you will see people losing their hair. I hope I don't lose my hair. Right? But anyway, they told me that it will come back again also. So I have a chemotherapy, and then when I saw how much it will cost, and actually it almost surprised me that the chemotherapy will cost me almost 500,000 pesos just for one cycle. Okay, meaning one cycle, one treatment session. That's treatment for 1 month. That's one cycle. And if all goes well, I will be having one cycle. But if I need to do another cycle, that's another 500,000. So based on what I saw there on the prescription doctor, it will be 8 cycles. So that will be 8 months of chemotherapy, and I don't know how to react on it, but for sure when I have a chemotherapy, my body will react, either go bald or being weak. And I saw a lot of patients at the hospital who are undergoing chemotherapy and radiotherapy, losing their hair, and they're very weak also. But for me, that's part of my treatment. That's why I'm going to face it. Okay? Face it, bald head on. Okay. So what happens now is that after the treatment, I have to make sure they will be checking me up on if the treatment is helping me, and my cancer is already being cured, and there is no it is not growing again. Okay? So that's why I'm posting it on the internet, because because I want everybody to know what's happening to me. Because before I was always talking to people, not to people, having meetings all the time. I like meetings, discussing things, socializing. However, at this stage, my life is turned around and I don't have social life, but I do have this Go Live feed, and then that's nice and helping me. So I know it's not a like I don't have any pictures or whatever. So, uh, but for sure, in the future I'll be improving on my Go Live. So I'm posting those things, and then and there I was surprised that somebody messaged me and told me that she'll be sending me a because there was a picture of a lady, and then told me that she will be helping me and giving me a small amount, and I was very glad. Okay? And then she even used the name of Jesus in telling me what she's going to do. However, because I'm also a religious person, what happened is that we had a conversation in about helping me. So she showed me that she'll be giving me 1,000 pesos through my BPI. However, she will ask for my OTP. There was an OTP request, and I didn't. I was not thinking about the security about the OTP. However, what I did is that I immediately there was a message on my cell phone asking for the giving me the OTP. I read it, do not, and then it tells me do not share. I was not thinking about do not share. I was thinking about uh, that small amount of money that could be a big help for me. Okay? Even though I have my medicine, but there are collaterals that I have to buy. Okay, later on I'll show you what my collaterals are. Okay, so so I gave the OTP, and then after a while I was surprised. She's asking me for more OTP of my GCash, my BPI, and all of a sudden I realized this is not an ordinary help. This is already a scam. So a scam wherein people wants access to your GCash and then your BPI account, and then giving me a false hope. Once I gave the OTP, I wasn't able to access my GCash anymore, and I believe it's a scam. And then asking me again for my OTP, and I told that lady that or I don't know if it's a lady or not, that I'm accessing my GCash through a finger. I don't access the GCash without my finger, because that is a two-step security. It's very important to have two-step security. For me, I'm supposed to be knowledgeable about that. However, teaching yourself the security of two-step verification is very important. For me, I forgot about it because of my condition. So I immediately give the OTP when she's asking me again an OTP. So then I realized it is scam. So do not give OTP or your what's OTP is a pin, one-time pin for accessing an account, especially with dealing with money. I have my OTP for BPI account, for Union Bank account. I have an OTP also for GCash. Even my PayPal has a two-step verification for a PIN, which is an authenticator. Actually, it's the third layer of security. The authenticator is very important. I know it's a little bit techy for some, but it's very important, especially if you are keeping a large amount of money in your bank and in your GCash. However, unfortunately, my GCash only has 86 pesos. So I won't be bothered. However, I'm using it to make transfer of payment, especially if I buy medicine, if I buy my collaterals. So that's it. So I posted in Facebook about the hacking of my account. I immediately removed some of my numbers, and uh, then what I did is I changed immediately the password several times just to be sure, and then even sent a message to Facebook that this is a scam. It's very important for that. This is a scam, and I'm so very saddened that there are some people who take advantage of the situation that we are in. Katulad ko, okay? In my own language, mukhang walang sakit pero sa totoo, masakit ng colostomy bag ko, naglilinis ka, palagi ka sa banyo, ang dumi-dumi ng dumi ang hinahawakan mo, palagi. Pagkatapos na naglilinis ka ng katawan mo, kuminsan din sa hirap ng sitwasyon natin, I have to ask someone to just rub my back. Okay, sometimes shampoo my hair. It's so very hard to move around with this kind of sickness, especially now. I have cancer. Okay lang cancer na walang butas sa tiyan eh. May butas eh. No? May butas ako sa tiyan. So sad, no? So sad sa situation ko, but much sadder na there are people who take advantage of the situation. They know that you're getting donation, you're getting some help from other people, and then they will take advantage of the situation just to access your account. And then for me, by next week, kailangan natin ng pera just to for food, for transportation. I don't have a job, a permanent job or a job that pays enough. I don't have any projects, which I always do, because some of my projects I can make tipid with the projects, but now it's so hard for me, and especially I cannot type properly with my left hand. I can only type with my right hand. On my left hand, kung anong letter lumalabas. Sometimes I told people that, sorry, I didn't type it properly because I cannot control my left hand. It's undergoing therapy. So, yun nga, yung nangyari kanina, nabigla ako, may magbibigay, yung pala, bibigyan pala tayo ng problema pa. And next week, kailangan natin ng pera para sa travel. Isipin mo, 30 days yung aking radiotherapy. Araw-araw pupunta ka sa hospital. Around 7 in the morning. I have to wake up at 4 in the morning just to go to the hospital for the radiotherapy once it started. And then all of a sudden, you don't have any money to pay for your travel. You don't have any money for your food. You don't have any money to go back home for preparing for the next day. And then after the radiotherapy, you are weak, your skin is burned, and you cannot do it. You don't have to worry about paying the radiotherapy or paying the chemotherapy. What you're going to worry is, are you be able to go to the hospital? Makapunta ba tayo sa hospital? Nasayang lang. Kasi pinaghirapan natin sa totoo lang, pinaghirapan natin yung kumuha ng pera para mabayaran ang radiotherapy. And then, sa totoo lang yung chemotherapy nga, nung makita ko, kalahating milyon. Saan tayo kukuha ng pera ng kalahating milyon? Magbenta ng lupa? Humingi sa mga politiko? Ang buhay natin hindi ganun kahaba. Our life is not that long already because we have cancer. And now there is somebody who takes advantage of the situation na hindi ka magagamot dahil wala kang pang pamasahe. Yun lang hinihingi ko sa mga viewers Pamasahe, para konting pagkain, dahil ng trabaho eh, di ba? Okay lang sa akin na maliit ang kita ko sa mga project, pero nakakalungkot eh, no? Nakakalungkot na mangyari sa iyo yung ganito. Yung ganito na nagawa mo ng paraan, humanap ng paraan para makuha ng gamot. Alam nyo, nung kinukuha ng gamot, hindi ko na isip yung, I'm just not thinking about the sun, mainit ng panahon, may climate change, o ang hirap sumakay. Hindi ko iniisip yun eh. Iniisip ko, mapunta ko yung opisina para makahingi ng tulong, para makumpleto papeles ko. Yun ang iniisip ko. So, kung ikaw may sakit, what you're thinking is what is best. And then all of a sudden, there are people who's going to take advantage of it. Sa kanila pupunta yung pamasahe mo, sa kanila pupunta yung pagkain mo. Di bali sana kung share, we are sharing our food with other people eh. I'm not going to share what I have with people who take advantage of people who are sick. And what we call these people are more sick. No? These people who take advantage of sick people are more sick. Mas cancer sila sa atin. And then I'm also doing this live video just only to share my experience and then to help others to prevent it from happening for them. And right now, itsura natin na hindi naman tayo masyadong nahihirapan, pero I'm always trained not to show my weakness, because nagtrabaho sa public relation. Alam mo naman sa public relation, we give only our best, we show only the best. That's my training and that's how I live my life. I do not show how weak I am, I do not show how troubled I am, I do not show I have problems, I do not show malaki ang problema. Dahil because it gives me a bigger problem. Because I will be depressed most of the time if that's what's going to happen. So what I did is I changed everything, every password. I was able to retrieve it before anybody could send me any help financially. And I'm just raising a small amount, no? And if I'm going to iasa ko lang sa Facebook, iasa ko lang sa YouTube, iasa ko lang sa mga kilala, sa mag-anak, alam ko marami din tayong problema sa buhay. Yung nakakaya, tulong tayo. Dahil kung hindi sa akin, sa mga nangangailangan. Because even small amounts, kahit 10 piso yan, kahit 100 piso yan, malaking bagay yan. No? Malaking bagay yan. So, wag natin, kung tayo mismo ng problema sa pera at manluloko pa tayo, wag na sana maulit at gagamitin pa ang pangalan ng Diyos para manloko. Wag naman sana, no? Kaya nga, I go to church every time that I can. If I have a chance, I'll go to Quiapo. And if I have a chance, I go to Antipolo. If I have a chance, I'll just attend mass, even in mall, if I'm going to pass by, because lahat ng daanan natin puro mall, no? And then talk to the Lord and thank the Lord for the life. Sabi mo nga once we reach 50, bonus na sa buhay natin yung 50 plus, no? And for those who are sick, tulad ko, tulad ng mga asawa, matanda at mga batang may sakit na nabubuhay at nakakausap ko, at pag nag-uusap kami, maglalagay ka ng ngiti ng mat sa kanila, masaya ang feeling because you're making them happy and yourself being glad that you can put a smile on their face because you know, and I know how it feels to be sick, especially with this life-threatening disease, cancer. And then all of a sudden, may papasok ng manloloko. Malakas pa sa akin. Walang sakit, walang cancer. Ewan ko kung meron sa kamag-anak may sakit. Pero wag naman ganun. Wag ganun. Blessings will come as for God knows how it is fitted for everyone. Blessing will come if we work. The Lord knows that if I want something, I'll walk. I do long walk. Because walking makes me relax, walking makes me think, walking makes my body function. And when I walk at the end of that walk, I know that there is a surprise for me. And I'm glad I did the walk yesterday and I got all the paperwork that I need. Now, I'm just only thinking about my pamasahe, my collaterals, and the food I'm going to eat. Hindi ko na iniisip yung gamot dahil God took care of it. I pray for the donors. Okay. Tsaka ko nasasabihin sa inyo yun since you nag-donate. No? Malaking tulong talaga. That's more than $1 million that they helped me. Hindi ko nga lang hawak yung pera. But okay na sa akin yun. They're the ones paying for the medicine and for the sessions that we're undergoing. No? Hindi lang naman ako tinutulungan nila. No? But I'm very lucky. Lucky ako. Why? Because God knows. We are the parents who are lucky. Kahit na hindi ako manalo sa sweepstakes na ng 10 million, 10 million, makakatikim naman tayo ng milyon na pagmamahal mula sa ibang tao. No? Kaya nga, ulitin ko, like, watch, subscribe, and share itong video. Sabi ko nga kanina, no, saan ko ba ginagamit ng pera na natatanggap ko? Pwera sa transportation, pwera sa pagkain. Ngayon, saan ka gagamitin ng pera? Alam, sa totoo lang, nauubusan na nga ako ng gamit eh. No? Ano ba yung gamit? No, shampoo, sabon, hindi yun. No? Itong gamit, ito, isa akong, pakita ko sa inyo itong isang malaking orokan. No? Dahil itong orokan na ito, matibay, no? No? At madaling buksan. Pwede din buksan sa gilid ito. Pero, ito, binili ko dahil kasi, nung una, binili ko is ito lang. No? Ito lang binili ko nung una. Para malinis dahil lalagyan ko ng gamot ito. Actually, libo yung laman nito. May mga gamot na bigay sa akin, donation, may thank you tita ha, sa gamot. Inuubos ko parang candy, no? May mga gamot ito para sa kidney, para sa dugo, para sa sa puso, trimetazidine, yung iba sa inyo meron ko dito, ano ba ito? Vidogrel para sa dugo, no? Yung iba nakalimot deltiazine, andigem, no? Para hindi sumakit ang puso kasi alam niyo may stent kasi ang puso ko, dinagyan ng stent ko. And then meron dito gusto na nga, no? At meron ako ditong pill cutter, yan. Pill cutter. Kasi sabi ng doktor masyado raw mababa ang BP ko. Dahil mababa, kailangan patasin ng konti. My BP is always 100 over 60. Nag-exercise na ako, sabi nga ng physical therapist ko, 90 over 60. No? Mababa talaga. Nag-exercise na ako, mababa pa rin ang BP ko. So, ito naman yung Dulcolax. Hindi mo nung promote, sabi ko lang sa inyo. Ito yung ginagamit ko pag ako ay sinisiti scan. Kasi tiyan ko ang problema, kaya sinisiti scan ang tiyan ko. And, iniinom ko hindi lang basta-basta tubig, kundi ang problema ng dami ng tubig. Pakita ko sa inyo yung aking jan. Ito ang jan ko. Ito, ang jan ko. Yan, This is 2 liters more. Yan. More than 2 liters. Okay? Ito ang araw-araw, iniinom ako ng 2 litro mahigit araw-araw. Ako, sa pagsasalita, nabuhog na ako. Mm. Yan. Ito iniinom ko. Special water from Nawasa. Filter naman. Filter namin. So, kailangan ko uminom dahil yung kidney ko para hindi magkaroon ng problema. So, meron ditong vitamin C. Dati marami akong multivitamins kaso mahal. Hindi na ako nakakabili. So, sa vitamin C of fruits kakain. And then sa ilalim nito may mga gamot pa. Na yung panggamot to. Yan. Mga extra pa yan. Ubusin natin yan. No? Ito aspirin. May sabi nga nila anti-cancer din ito, but it is only also for my heart. Mabuti na yun. Buy one, take one. No? Aspirin. No, ito may losartan pa ako. Hindi sa akin, care of the government. Hindi ko na sabihin kung sino munisipyo. Pero maraming salamat. Okay? Munisipyo ng either ng Pasay, Pasig. Yan. Yung mga nagbigay sa akin ng gamot. Yan na. Maraming salamat. No? And then, ito lang. Gamot pa lang ito ha. Itong gamot pa lang ito. I have to take at least 6 medicine every day. Dapat. And then yung gamot ko sa puso, that is for 1 year. 1 year yung gamot na yon. So, yan. So, kailangan ko by next week ulit, lalagyan ko naman, bibili na naman ako ng gamot. And thank you sa PWD 20% discount. Nakaka-discount ako. Pero napakatagal. Kaya, ang hirap naman kasi kumisan isa-isa ko pang nilalagay sa lalagyan yung mga gamot. Okay? So yan ang gamot. Ito ang iniinom ko araw-araw, tubig. So, for us, and it's very good if you're drinking water because water helps your kidney function properly. Pag mahina ang wiwi, magpa-check out. Yan ang sabi ng doktor. Okay, so ano ba itong laman? Okay, dami, no? So, ano ba ito? So, dito, this is my pill box. So, yan o. Kompleto. Ito. Ang dami po ito sa isa ko ang sa bag ko. Yan o. Lalagyan ko ito. Bukas ito. Lalagyan ko isa-isa ng gamot for the week. Every Sunday, napupuno ito ng gamot. Pag may kulang, bibili na naman sa butika. Good thing, South Star is helping me. At nabibigyan nila ako ng murang gamot with 20% discount. Siyempre sa PWD. And ang mga sales lady doon sa South Star, tulong sa akin. Tutuwa sa akin kasi kwento ko ng kwento sa kanila. No? And then, what I have here is my colostomy bag pouch. Sorry, magulo dahil kasi nilinis ako. So, this is my ostomy bag kit ko. So, yan. Ito is sa mga brand. Pero marami akong brand na ginagamit. I'm not promoting any brand. Wala akong na-promote. No? So, I have some colostomy bag. Meron ako dito mga ito, mahal ito, mga powder na ginagamit sa bag. May micropore. Akala mo surgical ano. Ito, itong clip na ito, yan, clip ang ipit sa bag. This is kumisan, binibenta ito, 100 pesos ang isa nito. 100 kumisan. Depende sa anong klase. No? Ang pinakamahal na bag na ginamit sa akin, 800 pesos. Walang available. Nakalamot. Walang available. Imported eh. So, may pen para pagsukat at meron dito ito meron itong Duratec data ito, ewan ko ano. Ito naman ang ginagamit, in-street ng mga doktor ito sa akin. Hindi ako naglalagay kasi pag ako naglagay, palaging palpak. Kaya hindi ako pwede maglagay. So, itong ginagamit sa akin para gumaling ang sugat. Kasi yung gilid ng ostomy is may sugat. So, meron ako dito mga gunting surgical. Akala mo mag-opera ka, surgical. At ano po ba ito? Ito, micropore. No? Micropore. Kumisan, bilang sa bandage. I have here mga gauze. Bibili na naman ako ng pack. Dahil kasi ginagamit ko panlinis ito. At yung nurse na naglinis sa aking colostomy bag, kailangan niya marami. So, this is, meron din akong shave. Alam niyo na kung para saan ito. Dahil may book tayo sa tiyan, di ba? Okay. So, I will tell more about this one of my videos. So, these are different types of colostomy bag. No? Yan, isa pang kahon, in-order ko. Yan. So, meron pa ako isa pa rin dito. Wala na halos laman. Pag-display na lang ito. No? Pag-display. So, yan. So, this is an example of another bag which I like. Ito. Wala lang base para hindi nakikita yung dumi. No? Meron ganito na, na beige type. No? Ito ang beige. Yan. Para hindi kita. Pag ganito, hindi ako gumagamit ng cover. Papakita ko sa inyo. Ito, may cover ako ditong camouflage. Ayan. This may cover. Ayan. Camouflage. Yan. Yan ang camouflage. Okay. Muna, baka ma-rated X ako dito. Okay. Yan, oh. Meron ako dito isang kahon ng colostomy. Bakit marami? Because sometimes I have to change. Ito mismo, napapalitan ko i-dispose ko mga ilang araw, 3 days, papalitan ko, no? And then afterwards, yan, yung colostomy bag, minsan iniipit ito, yung pinaking clip para dito. Meron ako, kaya hindi ko lang masabi tungkol sa inyong colostomy dahil may mga gamit pa yan. Nasa banyo pa yun. Yung panlinis yung panlinis. So, yan. And then, importante, merong gloves, yan. Meron akong kahon pa, isang kahon ng gloves dito. Pero kung saan yun. Nandito, gloves, para gagamitin. And then dito, may colostomy bag na naman kasi nagkamali nung bili ko. Ito yung maliit, no? Ito yun naman yung tamang size, 57, size 57. Yung isa, maliit. Meron ako dito mas malaki. Ginagamit ko rin mas malaki pag malaki yung sugat sa aking tiyan. And may diaper ako. Pero ang diaper ko ibang klase. Pad. Ayan, mga pad. Pinili ko sa Bambang. Nasuspeta raw bibigyan. And kakatipiran, hinahati ko yan. Then, dito rin meron ako mga off-site na mga Tegaderm. Ito naman para to protect yung colostomy bag yan. Meron akong Leukoplast pag talagang naubusan ako ng Tegaderm, this is my last resort. No? Pero ayaw na ayaw ito ng nurse dahil kasi ang hirap tanggalin ng dikit. Kaya ayoko rin naman. Then meron dito face mask. Actually, hindi na face mask laman nito. Saan kasing kahon. Ang laman nito, siyempre, tada! Gamot, omeprazole. Okay. Meron pa akong Ticagrelor. Binili ko, ang dami. Kaso, nag-allergy ako. Nagkaroon akong problem sa puso. Inatake na naman ako. Meron akong nabibulot. So, I have some medication here that I cannot even, kung gusto nyo nito, bilang ko kayo. No? I have here, ba ito? No? So, I have some medicines here. So, this is vitamin C. So, nagamot na naman. No? So, ano ba dito? Meron ko dito lotion, kumisan, lotion ko. No? Ginagamit ko sa skin dahil kasi nagka-problem ako dito sa skin ko. Ayan, no? It's a side effect ng gamot. Hindi naman pwedeng hindi ako uminom ng gamot, no? So, yan, colostomy. Kailangan mayroon kang extra para sa gano'n in case of kailangan mo mag-replace ng colostomy bag. Actually, yung iba dito kasi trial, no? Kasi nagkaroon the first few weeks na ako pinapalit ng colostomy bag. Nahirapan ng mga nurse dahil kasi pakakabit lang after a day or two nabubutas. Every time na linisin ito, umaabot ako ng 3,000 to 4,000 pesos pagbabayad ng paglilinis nito. Hindi lang naman, pamasahe mo pa, magka-taxi ka pa, o kaya kakain ka pa. Dahil kasi, why? Kasama. Dahil kasi pag naglilinis ka ng colostomy bag, hindi ka kakain. No? Dahil pag kumain ka, after kain mo, magre-replace ka ng colostomy bag after an hour, ang problema, may lalabas sa bag, sa tiyan mo, hindi na naman magagawa yung pagre-replace dahil puro dumi ng dumi. Hindi naman pwedeng ganun ang mangyayari. Kailangan malinis. Even though it's a colostomy bag, it has to be sterilized. So, nangyari, pagdating ng alas 12, hindi nakakain. Parang akong nagda-diet at saka nagpa-fasting blood sugar na hindi ko kakain. So, ah, so yun ang nangyayari. So, ito dati rin kasi ako ganito ang mga gauze per package ginagamit ko. And isip ko, ang hirap naman. Gagamit ka ng 30 na ganito every time maglilinis kaya bukas ng bukas. So, ang binibili ko isang batch ng gauze. Next, what I have here are some clothes. Pag kailangan ko nito, pag kailangan ko magpalit ng damit, dito. Madaling hawakan. And then, ano pang dito? No? Marami pa. No? Yan, diaper. Yan din panlinis ng sugat. Betadine. Yan. And ito, needle ito, gagamitin sa akin sa sigurado ako mauubos ko ito 100 needle sa chemotherapy. Yan. Yan, isang pompa ng gloves, meron ako. At least masaya ako, hindi na ako bibili nito. No? Ang hirap naman kasi pag hindi ka bumili ng marami, kung emergency mo magagamit. Ito may aspirin pa ako, isang pang aspirin. Okay, so what else do I have here? I have also here some sa akin mga syringe ko. Ginagamit sa akin ito pag ako CT scan. Itong syringe. Nilalagyan ng contrast. Lagi sa akin. Sabi ko nga, ini-injection ito sa aking blood vessel. Kaya nga, minomonitor nila yung pag-injection dahil kasi nga, one thing, may blood thinner ako. Nag-hematoma. Ayan, hanggang ngayon may hematoma na naman. Ewan ko ba kaya malagkit ng aking dahil sa mga gamot ko. Hematoma. At saka naka-ready na rin ako ng meron pa ako dito mga gauze. Marami pala akong gauze, mabuti. Nandito pa yung gauze ko. Isang kahon ng gauze. Yan, gauze. Pero bibili ako ng hiwa-hiwalay na hindi hiwa-hiwalay. Kasi lang madaling maglinis. Kasi pag ito ginamit ko, ang tagal. No? Kailangan ko buksan din yan. Ito, mga gamot din, mga bigay sa akin ni Doktora. Salamat, Doktora. Sa Heart Center, binigyan ako ng extra gamot. No? Kahit paano, may magagamit, may mainom ang doktor. Ininom ko ito. And then also, may short name dito kasi tutumian ako. No? Okay, so what else do I have here? Gloves. At ito, alam niyo na ito, sa ulo. In case lang ako makalbo, para hindi ako pawisan, gagamitin ko ito sa ulo ko. Yan. No? This will be my last haircut before the chemotherapy. So that, bakit ba ito para takpan ng ulo? Of course, but actually, we use this hat, kung nakita kayo, dahil hindi sa nahihiya ang isang tao dahil may meron siyang cancer, kundi because bawal ang mga chemotherapy na ma-expose sa araw. Bawal kasing gamot dahil sa gamot. So, if you have somebody here who doesn't want to go out, yung mga pasyente, not that they don't like to go out, it's because the medication also prevents them from going out. So, that's why you have to understand na mabuti may go live, may ganito, so that I can go out through the video. Okay? So, naka-ready na ito, dalawa binili ko, sale 50 pesos ang isa. No? Hindi ako magbebenta. Ayan yung dalawa. Okay? So, what else do I have here? I have also some yun na lang, no? Puro mga damit na ito kasi ganun hindi magulo-gulo yung gamit ko. So, this is one big box ito na with my collaterals, but kulang pa ito, sa totoo lang. Kulang pa ito dahil hindi pa binibigay sa akin listahan ito. Kasi ako sigurista hindi pa binibigay sa akin yung listahan para sa chemotherapy. Ang problem kasi ng mga pasyente sa chemotherapy, yung mga collaterals, iniisa-isa lang binibili. Napansin ko, isa-isa. Then, mas mahal kasi the cost is in retail, no? Eh pag bumili ng marami, at least wholesale price mas mura, no? Mas mura. Kaya ako naman kasi gusto ko kasi maayos ka kada dito para sa ganon. Um, Mamaya kung kailangan kong gawin, isang bukasan lang, no? Isang bukasan yan. So, kung imbitahin nyo ako sa malayo at matagal, kailangan ko dalhin ito. So, that's it. So, I have a lot of things to do. Okay? Even in a day, kahit nasa bahay lang ako, kahit nandito lang ako, I have a lot of things to do, especially for my for cleaning my colostomy. At meron pa pala ako dito, isa pang bag. Ginamit ko yung, ito naman ang kit ko. This is my kit for, ginamit ko na yung colostomy bag. Starter kit ko, ginawa ko lalagyan para naman ito, pag nagpi-physical therapy ako, ito naman ang dala ko. No? Dito naman yung, meron akong gel, para sa ganon, hindi masaktan ng, ako mismo may alcohol ito, meron itong micropore para sa pandikit ng yung mga pangkuryente. Kinukuryente talaga ako just to treat me. Kinukuryente. And then hopefully na with all this not suffering, with all the things that I'm doing, it eases me, it keeps me busy. Kung minsan nga natutuwa ako na kompleto gamit, pero pag nauubusan ako ng gamot, nauubusan ako ng collateral, no? Naubusan ako ng gauze, ako ay kinakabahan because I cannot easily go out of the house and buy things. Hindi pwede ng basta-basta. So I have to buy it in bulk and ask favor kung isang pinapadeliver ko. Mabuti nga may delivery but still very expensive. So naswerte nga yung may kasamang pamilya na nakakaintindi, pero kung minsan ang pamilya natin mayroong sariling pamilya, and then also my family is in the province of too. They want me to be there. I also want to be in the province with my mother, with my nephews, and my niece, and my brothers, and then one sister. However, I cannot go there because that will be very far for me, especially if I go to the hospital every day. No? Hindi naman pwede din ako sa probinsya nagpapagamot sa Maynila ang hospital ko, o kaya pag inatake ako sa puso, saan ako pupulutin, no? Kaya sa tulad ng sinabi ko, what I said before, what is my disease? Not only cancer. I was just operated because of my heart, and I have a maintenance medication for 1 year before they review my heart. And also I have asthma. That's why I have a nebulizer here at home. And even at home in the province, I have a nebulizer. I think I have to buy a new one because luma na isa. And then, kung isang pag matagal, kung isang mabibigat na yung paghinga mo sa nebulizer, mabuti hindi ko ginagamit often. Nebulizer, hindi mo ko inatake, but I'm very careful of where I go. And then, it's a good thing that we always wear a mask, and that's very helpful. And what else do I have? Para ako nangungulekta ng sakit, no? May stroke pa ako. That's why I am doing physical therapy. So, and then also another one that I'm going to be complaining is about by next week, I'm also going to talk to my nephrologist because of my kidney. Kasi nagkaroon ako ng stone dati, and then may nakita na naman sila sa CT scan ko about my kidney. Hopefully, na hindi na ako pupunta sa dialysis, which is very, very bad. No? And the doctors are really helping me. So I don't just talk to regular doctors, I talk to specialists. I have a cardiologist in Heart Center, thank you Doctora, for helping me, giving me discounts during my operation. And then I have my neurologist. I know I'm going to replace you, but anyway, I still thank you for giving me the clearance. Okay, neurologist, I have 2 neurologists actually. And then I also have a nephrologist. Thank you, Doctora, and my nephrologist in Cebu. So I have a teleconsultation online all the time. No? Magastos nga lang kasi video call yun. And laboratories dyan here in Manila. So at least pag hindi na pag kailangan na ng physical contact for my kidney, then I have to go to Kidney Institute. And then I have my oncologist. Actually, oncologists, there are three already. Radio oncologist, two, one just medical oncologist. So I have three oncologists. One hand, gladly they are from the government, so libre, but I still value them. I still value them. And then I have some nurses staff from the X-ray division, the radiology department, and the social worker of JRMMC and the Tondo Medical Center. I know that I'm missing you in Tondo. However, si Doktora sa oncologist ko rin. May oncologist din ako sa TMC. Meron din akong cardiologist sa TMC. Meron din akong surgeon. Apat na surgeon sa Tondo Medical Center. So, ang daming doktor na tumulong sa akin. Yung mga nurse, mga staff, mga orderly ng Tondo Medical, ng Heart Center, ng JRMC, ng UERM. Dami, no? No? Totoo, gagawa ko ng special. Meron ako isang episode tungkol sa mga hospital na yan. But anyway, so for now, I know it's already late. It's already almost, ano na eh, anong oras na ba? 10, 11 o'clock. No? I usually do my midnight talk at 11:45. But this is a special one. I did it earlier. And sa susunod, if you have any questions, ask me a question about this, feel free to ask me. And I like to converse with people. No? Talkative tayo, but we'll take time answering question. If I cannot answer it during this live show or live talk show or whatever you call it, live streaming, then I could answer it in the next episode or next talk. My next one is on Monday. Hopefully, tomorrow, I will just post some pictures of me going to the church. That's all. Hopefully, nothing happened tomorrow. And I'll be praying for me, myself, and also for other people who are sick. That I know cancer right now, you have cancer, you have problem with the heart, problem with the kidney, problem with, even I have a problem with the bone. So, you're lucky na isa lang sakit nyo. Me, multiple. Buti lang hindi multiple organ failure. No? Kaya pa natin. So, because that is lifestyle, my lifestyle is, I'll just tell you next time. Mahaba na story. So, again, that's my blue box, no? Yung Orocan ko, no? Yung box ko. And then may medicine clutch bag. Hopefully, bibili na naman ako. Thank you dun sa nagpadala. Then makakabili naman ako ng gamot ko for 2 weeks or more. So, kapatid ko na tumutulong sa akin. Maraming salamat. Kung hindi dahil sa kanya, I'm also praying for his business to go on. Okay? To be prosperous kasi nakakalaking tulong ginagawa ng kapatid ko sa akin. Although it's only for collateral, but it's very important as part of my treatment. Okay? And miss ko na rin ang family ko, ang mother ko. No, she's already 74, and I'm talking to her. Hopefully she can watch me talking and give me advice kung paano pagandahin itong talk show na ito. Okay, fun person. So, again, thank you for watching. Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Ulysses, for watching. And then please do subscribe, like, watch, and then share it. Share this video. And I'm going to upload again this recording on YouTube so that everybody can watch it. So, and then probably next time I'll do a special cut. Okay, so again, this is Cris from Midnight Talk, and like my channel, the MLJ channel, which is my life journey channel. And I have a new episode on Monday for the my life journey episode. So that's talking about hospitals, actually. So promoting things. So thank you, and then again, so you just be very careful with our account, with about hacking. So for me, I know it was foolish of me of thinking that it was they'll be helping me, but they're trying to get my access to my bank account and my GCash where I get most of my help. So, and wag sana mangyari sa marami sa atin na that's scamming. Even in our situation, there are scammers also. I didn't realize it will come to this point that before my treatment happens, somebody will scam me. I just pray that they realize what they're doing. That they're not just scamming money, they're just scamming life. And my life, they're shortening it. And thank you for those who sent help and then who said financial, because I'm going to buy some collaterals for that. And then and really I praise the Lord that He is always looking after us, not only me but you. And I believe God is always beside us. It is only us who doesn't see it because we have to feel it. For that, believe God is with you. Don't use God to trick people, and then for sure enough the blessing is more than tenfold that we're going to receive. Again, thank you and have a nice evening. This Cris signing off for this evening. Bye bye now. Thank you. And then I forgot to play the music because I'm not in front of the computer. I do apologize for that. I usually play a music after and before. Okay? So again, bye. Bye now. And this is Cris signing off for tonight.